Our kids' priorities are not our priorities. And this is a huge, huge source of stress, and especially with our adolescents, when they start to decide their priorities, right? When they start to decide their own priorities, friends, praise, status, belonging, all of those things, those don't align with our priorities. Bills, emotional regulation, sleep, dinner, right? Work, whatever those priorities that we have, they don't align with our kids. And we have to acknowledge that there's a huge gulf right there, right? But we also have to acknowledge that just because our priorities don't align, that this does not mean that our children are somehow defiant. This does not mean that our children are disrespectful or that they just don't care or don't understand. Their priorities are not our priorities, and that's okay, right? Release that control, right? Of like, why don't you just understand? Like, do you see how many things I have to do? Release that. Of course, they appreciate you, but they also are very much worried about all of the priorities that they have in the adolescent minds, which are primarily social, right? It's almost entirely social. And so what we have to do is explain our inner thinking and help them understand what we're balancing. Listen, I heard you about Friday. I understand that it's important to you, but I've got a lot of things to worry about right now. If you could help me with some of those, then we can talk about Friday before bed, okay? If we can build a bridge that says, I'm over here, you're over there, let's collaborate, but I need your cooperation and support in order to do that. We're treating them with respect. We're treating them with agency. We're giving them a space to participate in our lives. It's really, really useful. And you can transform that from like, I can't right now, to collaboration and cooperation.